Hello everyone, Rare Model Reviews here, and you guessed it, we have ourselves yet another unboxing. Now this one was, yet another impulse buy on my part from the lovely USA Gundam store, which I actually have quite a few pre-orders that should be coming in next 2 months. So straight out the box here, we have the Exia, the whole reason for my little splurging here. And as you can see, this is a reprint of this kit, as this one has the blue label, not the original red label this would have came on. So I actually heard some mixed things about this kit, mainly about the what do I say, the loose list of the parts, or more so just the fact that some parts just don't really stick on very well. But me being aware of what those parts are, I'm going to kind of test the waters and see how much I can fix this guy up during the eventual review of this thing. So let's see if I can pop these bands off here. Pop this guy off. Actually, make this a little easier myself here. All right, there we go. So pop this box on open here. Straight up the box here. We see some stickers here. It looks like some dry rub-on decals. So that's cool. And I heard about these. These are going to be for these holographic 3D parts around the shoulder armor. So right now, the colors are really nice on this thing. Appears to have an inner frame, of course, as this is a master grade. Last time I checked, most of them have those. Not too many plates, so I estimate this is probably going to be a relatively short build. I do like this gunmetal type color there. It has some clear here. I'm pretty sure this is going to be for the GN drive. Not sure if this thing comes with a GN drive still. Another original release, I'm pretty sure it did, but I guess we'll find that out momentarily. And this is an older kit. This thing is over 10 years old. And it's funny because this is like the same kind of menu that the Turn A had. The old school finished shot of this thing here. You don't see that very often. Same here at the artwork of the kit. Definitely don't see this stuff here. So this does have some pretty modern things to it, such as the runner separation here to let you know what runners you need for each step of the kit. And again, building onto this being a rather old kit, nothing here is translated. This is all in Japanese. They did redo the Bandai logo on the front of the box, but yeah, besides that, we are still going to be dealing with a relatively old kit here. But regardless, I still can't wait to see how the build experience for this thing is like, and once again, whether I'll be able to tighten this baby up and make sure it is a wonderful Gundam model kit, as they all should be. So we have lots of packaging in here. Make sure everything's good, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Gundam store. Now, okay, Mermaid Gundam. Is this something from G Gundam? Never heard of it. But moving on here, we have an action base 4 at that. Right now I only have action base 1s, so I definitely am in dire need of one of these things here. This is interesting. It looks like just if I'm not mistaken, it looks like the high grade Z-God, which I actually ironically do have. And funny story, this is actually like the first model kit I've ever built. So, okay. That makes me want to pop him out, see how well he does. Now we also have an action base 5 here. And the reason why I have so many action bases here, in case you guys are wondering, is, well, for starters, in a second you're going to see why. But I have the Raider Gundam pre-order. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that plenty of times before, and I really want to make sure I have an action base for that guy when he comes out, so hence why I have a second one there. And if you guys didn't know, I don't have many 00 kits, so if I'm going to get a 00 kit, you of course need the Exia. And this is one of the relatively new ones that came out, the Dynams, or Dynamas. I'm not entirely sure how this thing's supposed to be pronounced. It's been a while since I've seen Double O. But this kit came out only 3 years ago. And the Calamity actually is like the newest kit that was put out that I have. So I really want to see the difference between a full mechanics and a master grade here. Since it's been a while since I gotten a new kit. I think the newest master grade I had before this guy here was the double X. So we're gonna snip this open here and see what we have inside. Now, I honestly wasn't going to get the X yet at first, because again, I heard such mixed things about it, but I decided I had to get it anyway, because there's no telling if they're going to make an Exia 2.0, which would be great, because if you guys didn't know, oh wow, this thing has the holographic things for shoulders too. I didn't know that. But anyway, yeah, if you guys didn't know, these new Double O kits that came out recently, they all share a frame with each other. I'm not sure if the Virtue shares the frame or not, which I was going to get, but that thing is on back order because, of course, that thing literally just came out a few months ago, so obviously it's still kind of selling out. But if they do end up making a Exia 2.0, I cross my fingers they do a Trans Am version, which now I think about, I don't think they did for these guys yet. So if they end up doing a Trans Am version of the Exia, I'll definitely end up picking that thing up. Again, assuming they even make a 2.0 to begin with. Oh, okay. They still do the shots of the kit. It's just now they have a rare with it too. So that's cool. So I'm going to actually try to zoom in on this thing here so you guys could pause this and read all this stuff and lock on here. Another fun fact, he's my favorite Gundam Meister. And of course, Haro. That's another thing I really loved about the Lock-On's Gundams, the fact that he has the Haros here helping him out. Kind of like with the Victory Gundam. Uso had his Haro helping him. So this thing's telling you about the LED. I don't think this thing comes with an included. Yep, sold separately. But of course, if you have one, you'll be able to light up the chest there, which is, again, if I'm not mistaken, X is the first Gundam model to deal with LEDs, so naturally they're going to continue that trend here. So fights on, just like the XSX, except this one you can actually read if you were an English speaker like myself. I'm definitely going to be tempted to try to paint lock on here. I want to really do him justice. So I really hope that they end up doing the season 2 and even the Trailblazer Gundams as well. That'd be really awesome. Sometime in the future, I might end up even doing a wish list of, like, you know, what master grades I'd love to see. Yes, I can't wait to build this guy. Really curious to see what this is going to build like, and of course, I can't wait to have the overall finished product in my hand. So I'm sure you guys already caught a glimpse of what the last kit is, and since this is basically the Double O unboxing here, we of course have the Curious. Or is it? Yeah, Curious, okay. I always get the Curious and Oreos mixed up, I don't know why. So we're gonna snip tape here off. So tricky doing this one here. A nice shot of this bad boy. You even see the Virtue in the background. I'm sure that was kind of a tease because they knew they were going to make one, but they wanted to let us know, you know, kind of subtly, hey, look out for this guy. He's coming. So that's always cool. They do stuff like that with the boxes. I just talking about the GN cable, so I'm assuming this one is going to have it as well. Nice little shot of what this guy's going to look unpainted. So this guy came out 2020, so 2 years old. I guess they're doing one Double O kit a year. So we of course have the stickers here, nice green holographic plates and clear parts as well. Nice light gray for the inner frame. So that's awesome. This thing does not have many stickers. You see some nice panel lining in there on the legs. So this thing's going to be extremely detailed, and if you like doing that extra detail work for your kits, this is definitely the kit for you. And I love this orange. It comes out really like almost like a cheese, a cheddar type of yellowish here, but this is definitely a nice orange. It's like the lighting here. Let's make it a lot brighter than it should be. Nice detail here on what looks like the nose cone. Oh man, just checking this thing out from the runners alone, man, I'm getting so excited. So a little update while I'm taking this guy apart here. I am about to start working on Unit 3 of the Evangelion Real Grade Unit 3. I was going to do Unit 0 here, but since Unit 3 literally just came out, if I'm not mistaken, last month, I think maybe you should do that first. Because I imagine not many people probably reviewed it yet. And I think it'd be a good idea overall for me just to get Unit 3's review out first. So same deal as the Curious Hill, talking about the LEDs, you could put that in. And I believe this thing has like the, what's it called, like the GN condensers. So I think the GN condenser works with the LED too. So that's really cool. And obviously, if you guys know about the Curios, you know that this is a transforming mobile suit. So I imagine this thing is going to be a bit more of a complicated build. But with this being a rather new kit, and I believe the Curios transformation not being that complicated, I'm sure it won't suffer from any of the issues that the Zeta Gundam and the Delta Plus have. And spoiler alert, I do have the Delta Plus, and it might be a while before I review that thing. I'd want to kind of up my review game here. First of all, my PC is kind of crappy, so I'd have to take that thing to the shop or just get a new one, get an editing software, maybe even an extra camera, because this is an iPhone. I'm recording this thing, if you guys didn't know. And actually, here's a transformation right here. So when I build this thing, I'll see if I'll be able to squeeze out a review. Like I said, this thing's transformation is not that bad, so I might be able to show this thing off on camera. I'm not partnered or anything with YouTube yet, so this thing's got to be under 15 minutes unless they change that requirement. And like I said, overall, I just really want to up my quality. Like right now, since we're all done here at this point, I can confirm you guys that I have literally just finished building this guy or girl here. And I'm not going to review this one as I already reviewed Gyune's version. What I want to do is, again, upgrade the quality of my video recording and all that. And then once I do that, I'm going to review this thing where I'd be able to have a much more higher quality review to kind of contrast with the lesser quality review of the Gyune's Jagudoga. And that's going to be the same deal here for this guy. I built him like last week. And again, I already reviewed this version of Unit 3. So basically, they're already the same thing, just a color swap, just like with the Yakidoga. So I don't want to do a review of the same kit, basically, in the same format. I want to at least change the format, make it look, as different as possible. Maybe make a, a bit more of a detailed review. 'Cause I kind of was rushing through some of these reviews, and I wasn't able to quite voice all the thoughts on it. Which is why it's kind of refreshing to do an unboxing, because these are usually short, so this gives me time to kind of rant, explain what is going to be coming and whatnot. But nonetheless, I don't want to sit here and rant for a full 15 minutes just for the sake of doing it. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for next time. Because now you guys know what I have cooking up in the future, and I really want you to come back and check out this review.